The White House backing a new way to lower health care costs, force companies to pay workers who are out sick. Supporters of the plan say it'll save money by helping employees get healthy sooner and stay healthy longer. But Jonathan, you say it's going to hurt the job market. Why the job market, Jonathan?
Well, Cheryl, it raises costs for many of the businesses now who are just struggling to either hire or hold on to their existing employees. But, you know, it also infringes on people's rights. I mean, you pointed out this is the White House or the government forcing. We used to be an economy based on free trade. Remember that old chestnut, right? Employers and employees would decide on mutually beneficial working arrangements. And this notion that somehow an employee has a right to a day off advocated for them on behalf of, by the government, it's such a slap in the face of those of us who believe in capitalism.
You look at the stats, though, Jonas. If you look at the stats, only 25% of lower-wage workers actually get sick pay.
That's one of the downsides of being a lower-paid worker, which creates an incentive to be a higher-paid worker. I will say that that's the way it works. What can I tell you? I will say that I don't like federal, telling companies what to do, other than very basic safety standards in the workforce. I really don't like, having to get health insurance I think all that creates problems. However, if you define improving the job market as lowering the unemployment rate, forcing employers to have people work less lowers the unemployment rate because they get to hire someone to fill the time when this guy's in Disneyland on a paid vacation. So it's what you want out of the labor force. If you want to lower personally, I'm not for it, but it could lower the unemployment rate. That's all I'm saying.
But wait, on the other side of it, if you're a small business, I mean, these are companies 15 employees and up. That can be pretty small. So why not just lay off somebody to cover the cost?
Well, the problem is everybody gets sick. I mean, why should a lower-paid worker, this headline here, paid sick push for low-income workers. What about a high-income worker? Isn't he entitled to get sick? I mean, sickness spreads all over everybody. You quoted the stat about 25% of low-income workers. What about high-income workers? Everybody gets sick. If you get sick, yes, there should be a policy in every company for about sick pay for a certain number of days. And that's the way it should be. End of story.
All right.
Government instituted?
I'm sorry?
That's the question, Wayne.
Not by the
government instituted?
No. Absolutely not. I couldn't agree more with you. No.
Okay.
It should be done because that's a trade between the worker and the person employed.
The sick banker can get his corporate jet pilot sick if he's not told.
Jonathan?
Right. We're talking about being sick, not going to the Cubs game.
Okay.
But Wayne's right on. You know what? A business should have the right to offer any kind of benefit it wants to. If it wants to be Stalin and say, too bad, you come to work when you're sick, you lose your job, that is their problem. That's what makes us a competitive market.
Rob, what do you think?
Yeah, but guys,
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're talking about being sick. You get a lot of give when you're sick. Right? Your mother brings you soup.
You get a lot of take when you got a sick policy at a company. Everyone gets
when
sick
you're sick. We're not talking. If you abuse it, I agree. It's a bad policy if you abuse it. But people get sick, particularly this year with H1N1. They should be able to take a day off, get healthy, and get paid for it.
But
oh, come on! Wait a minute! How about what kind of sissy nanny state are we building right here? We're telling people if you got the sniffles, stay home. Whatever you do, don't work. Would you like to be in a foxhole with these spineless politicians that are telling people not to work hard? You got to be kidding me. This is pathetic.
Okay, well, this was
Do you want to get sneezed on?
Oh, well, anyway, no.
I want people to show up to work. I want to be able to depend on people. I do that. I want them to do that. Simple.
Rob Stein, thank you so much for joining us this